Bitcoin is number 10 in company's market cap. Today we're gonna look at what it's gonna take Bitcoin to move from number 10 to all the way to number 2 on company and asset market cap. So we have Bitcoin just below Meta platform, maybe just below Facebook, and then we have Saudi Aramco, and we have Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, Nvidia, Apple, and then gold. So we're gonna look what it's gonna take Bitcoin to move from 1.2 trillion to all the way, let's say 4 trillion, right? So is that a complicated task? Is that impossible or not? Let's look what it takes to get there. So when you look at in coin market cap, that's the crypto market cap for crypto assets. We see Bitcoin dominance, right? The dominance of Bitcoin over here. So if you look very closely, you see from the past 4 years, the Bitcoin dominance has been, just skyrocketing. Like it was just crashing all those cryptos out there. So, and just to put this in perspective, if you look at the Bitcoin uh, market cap compared to ETH, right? Ethereum market cap, you're gonna see, for example, here, right? This is the market cap against. Those are just that's a fiat backed. Okay, that's market cap. Um, where is the dominance? Okay, Bitcoin dominance. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance here. So this is the blue. This is the blue for Bitcoin. So you see that it goes up and down, but you see from here, right? Bitcoin dominance from 2016, right? It came along, right? Comes along 2015, 16. Then Ethereum start to take a market cap, right? From Bitcoin, right? And then since then, right, in 2020, right, we see market cap drop in the bear market, and then market cap goes up again, right? Dominance for Ethereum goes up again, and then it goes up, and then now it's trending down, right? So what's going on? What's happening? Why, like the blue, right? From the start, right? Bitcoin started at 94, right? At 94, 92% dominance. Now we see, all those other cryptos came along, right? You have Ethereum was, starting at 1%. Now it's all the way to 17, 13%. Okay, let's give it 13%, right? So, but why these cryptos are trending down, right? For first of all, you and but also you have so many other cryptos. You have USDT, all those things in that chart, right? In this, you have USDT as well, right? The stable coins and the Bitcoin. You also have a Bitcoin wrap Bitcoin also that are like a derivative of Bitcoin in that chart. So why Bitcoin is more likely to take over the crypto space and also go over here to move up to that in that chart, right? Why Bitcoin is like more likely to move to the top on that list, and why is it not that difficult, right? If well, we have to look from the past, right? So we have we're not gonna look at a simple uh, Bitcoin chart, okay? So this is just Bitcoin over here. This is not logarithmic. This is just a chart. Um, Usually Bitcoin do at least a 5 to uh, at least a 5 to 10x, right, in a bull run, right? If you look on here, right, from 2017, 2017 Bitcoin was at 23,000, right? 23, sorry, 20 billion. Let's say 20 billion, 2017, right? So in February 2017, 20 billion. And then by the end of the cycle, Bitcoin was all the way at 734 billion. Okay, so that's, let's do the math. 734 divide that by 20, that's the 36x. Okay, so that's that, right? So we just, that's really a raw data, but it's 36x. Let's do that. That's for 2017 bull run. Okay, so from 2017 to 2018. Okay, let's go there, right? I'm looking at the market cap, right? That's different from the price. A lot of people look at the price, but it's slightly different. Not too much, but it's slightly different. Let's look on here from the bottom of the market in 2019. The market cap was at 112 billion, right? And then in 2019, let's say 112, and then by the time we are on 2021, it was at 2.8 trillion, right? 2.8 trillion. So that was quite a bit, right? uh, what is, that's the crypto market cap, right? That's the total value of circulation supply of all cryptocurrency. Those are all cryptocurrencies in the market. um, I thought I was looking at just Bitcoin. Let's exclude everything else, uh, everything else here together just for Bitcoin. Okay, so that's a better idea. So we went from 2017, 2016, let's say almost the same, yeah, 20 billion. And then by 2018, 200, yeah, about 260, uh, let's say 200 billion. Okay, let's say 260 billion. Okay, so 260, 260 divided by 20, uh, that was a 13x. Okay, just approximately what I said. That was a 13x. So we're gonna look from 2019, right? Bottom 2019, yeah. It was at around 60. Let's take 64 billion, and then we went all the way to 1.2 trillion. 64 billion. That's was 13. 64. 1.2. 1.2 divided by 64 billion, or 0.64 billion, 0.06, right? 4, right? um 164 billion, right? Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, so that would be 18x, right? That's quite a bit, right? 18x. Okay, so let's look at, we see those are from the bottoms, right? From the bottom to the top, right? So let's say here, let's say we do the average, right? Let's do 18 plus 18. We do the average, 18 plus 13, right? The 13, and we divide that by 2. Okay, So the average would be 15x, right, from the bottom. So we're gonna look at the bottom here, okay? The bottom of this is about um, 300 23 billion, right? 323 billion. So if we had to do the average, right, return, that would be 15x, right? 300, right? So 324 billion divided by 15x, right? So it'll be 4.8 trillion dollars of market cap for Bitcoin, right? So 4.8 trillion. So let's, if Bitcoin get to 4.8 trillion, right? So at that point, the market cap of Bitcoin, right? So we jump from 1.24, it would be above Apple, right? Given if Apple doesn't double from here, right? So it would be about 4.8 trillion, 4.8 trillion dollars, right? That's like a 4x from here, right? So that's kind of reasonable, right? I don't think it's crazy to think like Bitcoin can't go to um cannot make it 4x from here, right? 63,000, right? So 4x, right? So if you take 4, you take 4 multiplied by 63, that's 252,000, right? So I don't think it's crazy. I think it's pretty reasonable that most people are predicting 250,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2025. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm just looking at this right now. I think Bitcoin can easily go above Apple, right? So at 4.8 trillion, um, and then we can go drop down again. Maybe we drop to 2 trillion, right? So if the right, so if we have a 50% crash in the bear market, it's possible, completely possible. But I want to get to um uh let's do a different calculation, right? Let's say from 62,000 and Bitcoin return um 30% a year for the next 5 years. So let's see what would be the price, right? So you see, it still end up with somewhere around 272,000 Bitcoin, right? 272. That's above the 252 price. So that would put us at just um, above, still above Apple, and then competing with gold, right? So a lot of people say Bitcoin will replace gold, but most people don't are underestimating how much money is in gold, right? Like there are gold derivative, there are gold paper gold, there are like people holding gold in their house. There are a lot of monetary value again behind gold, and there are some industrial utility for gold, right? Some you can have it, you can find it on your phone, computers, yes, but most of its utility is monetary value. It's what people hold it for as money, right? So it's mainly used as money. So I think Bitcoin is something that's mainly used as money. If you look at the Bitcoin um, addresses, right, on the network, you see most of the addresses, they are like mostly you like saved Bitcoin, right? They are just sitting there, just hold, because that's the point of money, right? That's what money is. Money is supposed to be saved for the future, right? For uncertainties, and just you're saving, you're protecting your future against uncertainties, against disasters, and things like that. So that's what money is, and that's what people are using it for, right? If you look at the metrics out here, this is the monetary supply. We already had a 19.7 Bitcoin already in supply. That's 94% of the supply already available on the market. And in my belief, I think 65% of that is illiquid. So those are people who are holding and not selling, right? So they just want to save for the long term. It's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. So the remaining that's on exchanges, I think it's about um, 2.33 million Bitcoin. Still quite a bit, but the Bitcoin exchanges are crashing. Since the beginning of the year, I can show you guys Bitcoin Bitcoin balance. So I'm gonna show you what's the Bitcoin balance on exchanges is. I'm gonna go down here. Gonna show you like how many Bitcoin are on exchanges. I use CoinGlass. You have here. Okay, very nice. And you go down from the past 20 from the past 7 days, 12,000 take off, 14,000. Yeah, 14,000 from the past 30 days was off the exchanges. See, like from the beginning of the year, right, and February, January, February, we was at 2.7 million, right, 2.72 million. Right now we are at 2.33 billion. Right, so that's I mean that's a big uh change, right? That's almost like um 0.40 million Bitcoin took off exchanges, right? So that's 400,000 Bitcoin, right? That's 400,000 Bitcoin. So if you take the price, if you do that the math, right? 400,000 Bitcoin, right? You multiply that by 62,000. I'll give you about 2.4 to the factor of 10, right? So that would be 20 billion dollars. Is that right? 24. Yeah, about 24 billion. Yeah, about $24 billion took off exchanges. Uh, that's quite a bit, right? That's quite a bit. Uh, yeah. So it's just amazing. It's just amazing to see. And one thing I wanted to show you guys, if you look at the Bitcoin market cap, right? The dominance, right, is okay. That those are the fiat-backed stablecoin and Bitcoin dominance. If you look at the ETH dominance was at 18%. That was in 2022 in the bull run. Right now, ETH dominance is at 14%, right? And then Bitcoin dominance was at that time was at 39%. Let's say, right? Below 40, right? So 38, 39. Right now it's at 56%. That's kind of like a 10, right? Is that the 20% rise in Bitcoin dominance, right? So, I wouldn't underestimate Bitcoin, right? Like, so I know a lot of people kind of feel like, oh, I missed out, right? Bitcoin, I'm gonna get a catch up coin, and you just you would be so better off just by holding Bitcoin, because you kind of gambling, hoping that you get like the right coin, the right meme coin or something like that. You may get a chance to make some money, but at the end of the day, like if Bitcoin crash, everything fall. If one Bitcoin fall, everything. If Bitcoin sneeze, everything else catch a cold. So you're just risking so much, right? In contrast to just hodl your Bitcoin and yeah, in self custody. So that's just so much better. And another thing, it's like I used to look at Ethereum market cap, right? If I used to look at Ethereum market cap, and it used to be four times. No, the Bitcoin market cap compared to Ethereum market cap used to be 4x, right? So it used to be four times, but right now the Ethereum market cap, right? Like if you look at it, used to for Bitcoin used to be three. Sorry, Bitcoin market cap used to be three times the Ethereum market cap. Okay, that's what it used to be in the bull run. Right now, right, the Bitcoin market cap is four times the Ethereum market cap. Right, it's more than four times. Right, right. So four multiplied by 300 billion. That's like 1.3 billion. 1.3 trillion. Right, 1.2 trillion. Sorry. So that's the way you look at it, right? Look at the market cap, look at the bigger picture, right? And I always look at those things like crypto and Bitcoin. It's like the lion of animal, like the lion, the king of animals, right? You have all those other animals, they trying to be like stronger, supercomputers and big, all those you have elephant and giraffe. You know what? It's like since I was a kid, I never saw a better, like a stronger, bigger, faster um animal than lion, right? It's always the king, right? It's always there's not gonna be another animal king. It's just gonna be the lion, right? Because it's like God is not gonna come down and say, hey, he's a better king than lion, right? It doesn't matter, right? You bring your cattle to the lion, right? You think, oh yeah, this cattle it's going fast, it's got good, it's like a bull, and you're like, I don't know, man. Like when this little bull is growing, you put it, face it to the lion. It's gonna be dead. It's gonna be dead, and the lion gonna eat it, and you're gonna be sad, right? So this is the way I look at it, right? It's like there's not gonna be a second lion, right? Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. Like think about how many like of these things you're gonna have to pick, right? You're gonna look and find like so much struggle. And again, like go over my blog bycover.com. I teach you a lot about Bitcoin. Join if you wanna, you know, learn Bitcoin. You wanna study. You are here to learn. Yeah, I said I'm new to Bitcoin and I'm here to learn. You wanna learn the basics. You wanna start from the beginning. What is it? What's the purpose, right? And if you want to make money, you want to be rich. I don't know about being rich. I don't know if you can get rich on Bitcoin, but I know you can have a better future. Right? I know you can guarantee your future with Bitcoin. You can save for your retirement. You can save for for futures, saving for your kids. I know you can save to protect your business. I know you can save to buy a house, right? So those are the things I teach you, right? How to retire, how to save for your house, so many things, right? It's not an IQ test, right? It's not, you don't have to be the smartest person in the room, right? So you just have to be humble, right? You just have to understand that you don't know everything, right? Um, and then yeah, that's what it is, right? So, anyways, I just wanted to come out here and look at Bitcoin and then see uh, like what it's gonna take, right? Because when I look at most of these companies, like for example, Apple is pretty much um, it's not. I don't know what's out there anymore for Apple to do any more improvement. Like every other year, you have a new iPhone that it's almost the same as the previous one. It's almost like a scam at that point, right? And you cannot you can't even install your own app on Apple. It's just so closed system. It's like like you want to install an app, you're gonna need permission, like sign in, like so many nonsense. Like Android is so much better, right? I mean, you can install pretty much any app on your Android, right? As long as you have the source code. It's not the same for Apple, and I just don't know. Like Nvidia, I can see the point, right? They are providing computing services for AI. AI is a very powerful trend right now. It's very powerful. It's very gonna be very useful. It's gonna integrate in our life. I see the reason why people wanna pour money in Nvidia, but still, it's not money, right? It's just stock, right? It's they can issue more of them. They can the CEO, you have CEO risk. You have so many other risks, right? And then you go to Microsoft again, same thing. AI. I can see the point. Uh Google again, like right. So Amazon, right, delivery. I can see a lot of competitors to Amazon, right? They have like for example, right now you have so many other um you know online marketplace that are competing to Amazon. I can see competition coming along, right? Just like same for Nvidia. It can be competition to them, right? I'm not saying the competition will take them down, but I'm just saying there can be competition that can take some of the market share, right? Same for Saudi, same for Meta or whatever, Facebook. So again, and like you would say, okay, well, what about Bitcoin? Bitcoin have competition. Ethereum, well, look at Ethereum, right? Ethereum is on the way down now. It's like I'm not trying to be mean to Ethereum people, but it's just like if you look at the market cap, right? The trend is it's just going down, right? Look at the I just show you the dominance. Yeah, the dominance is on the way down. It's like it's not like I'm just showing it the way it is. Like it's just the reality, right? So, anyways, you can make your own decision. I don't provide financial advice. I just come out here once in a while and rant, and hopefully somebody listen. And yeah, so that's it. That's what it is. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye, cover.